Yes, guys, hitting the course today by my lonesome self to answer the question, how often should a 4.0 recreational tennis player be double faulting? And well, the obvious and Sunday school answer is you shouldn't. But unfortunately, human error will plague us till the day we die. And no matter how far we advance in tennis, double faults will be prevalent. So the better question is, what's an acceptable rate at which we're committing these double faults? So to do that, I'm going to conduct a little experiment to see what I'm trending at with a small sample size. From there, I'm going to hit 100 serves, which is a healthy and legitimate sample size to see what I'm actually trending at, and cross-reference that with the numbers we might see on the ATP tour to see how I stack up. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. As always, like, subscribe, and remember that a trash been tennis. It's all about the tennis trash we've been. Let's get this warm up in and hit some serves.
I wanna be alright. I wanna be okay. I'm sick of the nightmares. I'm sick of the bad days. Looking for direction. I'm headed the wrong way. I wanna be alright. I wanna be okay.
All right, I got 10 first serves coming your way. 5 to the deuce side, followed by 5 to the ad. I start off strong, baby, 1 for 1. I'm trying to hit these with some conviction, trying to accurately simulate what I would be doing in a match scenario. So, risk and reward here, folks. My goal was to get 5 for 10. If I could do that, 50% success rate, I could live with myself. I'd say these are coming in at about 85, 90, maybe 95 miles an hour. I could physically hit harder, yes, but then the risk to reward would be a losing proposition at that point. I wouldn't be getting very many in. So 4 for 9, can I finish strong and achieve the goal I had set mentally? Come on, baby. Bingo was his name-o. So 50% success rate. I'm cool with that.
That's my goal.
Let's take a look now at my second serves. These are going to be obviously slower paced, more spin, more kick, more slice, more margin for error. 0 for 1. Gee. My goal for this was to go 9 for 10, which is ambitious, but it's where I need to be, I feel. That second serve, the saying goes, you're only as good as your second serve. It's got to be close to automatic. It's gotta be a gimme. 4 for 5, still on track as I start hitting to the ad, and the net says 9. Hate to see it. All right, there we go. 6 for 8. Can I finish these last 2? Kicker into the net. At least get this one, my guy. Come on. And again, off the net cord, a huge middle finger from the net to me. So a very poor finish. 6 for 10 in the end. All right, so there are my numbers in terms of getting them in. That really just means that I faulted 5 times and faulted second times. Simple math, multiply across to see the probability. 20% of the time, I'm double faulting, which means only 80% of my service points are even going into play. A lot of work to do. Here's my reaction in real time.
Oh, I'd love to edit that last part out and make myself appear better than I am, but where would the integrity be? Dagnammit, man. That's trash. I'm only getting 80% of my service points in play. Ferocious. I need to be at above 95. Good news is I got 100 points coming at you right now. I'm going to flash through them and see legitimately out of 100 how many service points I can get into play. Got a long road ahead. Let's get after it.
I wanna be alright. I wanna be okay. I'm sick of the nightmares. I'm sick of the bad days. I wanna be sedated, isolated, looking in the mirror and I hate it. Depressed, I never say it. Find me face down on the pavement. It's all my fault. There's no one I can call for help. It's really getting worse than I thought, and I'm done.
So there you have it. Able to finish on a strong note, 83 for 100. In the end, this was filmed over the course of 2 days. That was just day one footage, but you get the point. Let's take a look now at how I stack up to ATP Tour. I'm looking at their website for the year 2017. First serve success rate leading the pack, Johnny Isner, the American Giant, at 70%, followed by a couple Spaniards, Verdasco, Nadal, Busta, the older Zverev. There we see the South African Giant and the Argentine Giant, mid-60s. Damir Zhumer, what happened to that guy? He's only in challenger events now, it seems. My boy Grigor Dimitrov at 63%. The man himself, Fed, at 62%. As we scroll down a little bit more, Donald, the washed-up young, 60%. The more we scroll down, the lower the percentage. Obviously, Jack Sock, Stevie Johnson, a slew of other names. Now we're getting down into the mid-50s and bringing up the rear, actually low 50s, the bearded Frenchman Benoit Paire. Why am I not surprised? I'm not too far off from that. You know, granted, I had a small sample size of first serves, but I was at 5 for 10, so that's 50% success rate. If you average all those players out, you get 61.08% success rate on first serves for that list we just saw. Let's take a look at second serves now from the same year. This article on the ATP website, 2017, one double fault for every 11.3 second serves from the top 10 players that year, that is. You see their double faults on the left column out of how many second serves they took, and their average on the far right. Big names here. Again, this is the top 10 for that year. And they already did the work for us. You see that it averaged out of those top 10 to 11.3 second serves for every double fault. Let's do some quick math. First serve, 61.08% as we saw. That really just means they faulted on their first serves 38% of the time, and then 1 out of 11.3 is 8.85% on second serves. Multiply across as we did before, we get that fraction down on the bottom right, which turns into 3.44%. In other words, they're getting over 96% of their service points into play compared to my lowly and miserable 83%, man. The discrepancy. First faults, well, if I can get my first serve success rate up to 6, I'd bring that down to 40%, which would be pretty comparable. I'd be sitting pretty. But second faults, man, they're at 8.85%, which is low compared to my egregious 40%. That's where the work is cut out for me on my second serve. Let me know what you guys think about this experiment, about my numbers, about my serve, whatever, man. You name it, you comment. But whatever you do, like, subscribe. Remember that trash bin tennis is all about the tennis trash we've been.